everybody, welcome. I have the second vinyl haul as promised. If you haven't seen the first one, check that out after this. I'll link it in the description. A lot of records this month, so I'm going to get started with this stack here. Starting with the record of the month from Vinyl Me Please, Glass Animals, How to Be a Human Being. It was Love at First Spin, and I went out and said that it's the album of the year. It's got my vote. I think that there's so many great things on this album. As I was doing more research on it and reading up on it, these people in the front represent the stories on the album. It's different perspectives. As a whole, the album doesn't really have this flowing narrative. You know, it's not kind of like a story. It is in a way, but it isn't, because again, it's not very cohesive. It doesn't follow the other stories very well. It kind of just individual slices of people's perspectives, and in the end, that becomes sort of this bigger thing where you're not necessarily looking at one story, but many, and that perspective that you're left with is the one you reflect on as you kind of existentially spinning this record. I thought that was very powerful. I love that approach to their and not only that, but it's good on the ears. I mean, it plays so beautifully. They do a great job of transitioning verses and choruses. There's this flow within the song, and it's specific, you know. So, like, for example, I mentioned this in my first impression. Season 2, episode 3 is about a stoner girlfriend who's just kind of, you know, wasting away and smoking weed and kind of being lazy and unproductive. And the beat itself has this almost retro gaming sound to it with the synthesizer that kind of takes you into this world where, like, you would picture someone kind of just wasting away doing drugs. Some of these songs, though they sound poppy, are very dark, and like Agnes talking about suicide, and you have other fun songs like Cane Sugar, which I really thought was pretty cool. They mess around with their voices and they kind of harmonize on top of each other, so it sounds almost like they're just, to me at first, it sounded like they were singing backwards. But after, like, reading the lyrics and, like, following it through, like, it all kind of made sense. And reading the lyrics is very important. They include all those in the poster that they have here in this die cut, and it just enhances the listening experience. It sounds pretty, but there's substance behind those words. So again, highly recommend it. The record itself, pressed in this amazing blue color here, solid blue, heavy pressing, just awesome recording of it. I listened to it on the MP3 download, and it sounds great, but something about having this spinning on the record player makes it that much more incredible, for me at least. So there it is, Glass Animals, solid release. They're going to be releasing Beck's Odelay album. It's going to be this bourbon limited pressing. It's beautiful, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. You guys want a credit, $10 off your box, let me know. Send me your email and I'll hook you up with that. I can't wait to have that record in my collection, because I've been dying to have that record in my collection. Okay, so anyways, moving forward, I also did another unboxing. This one was from Vinyl Moon. This is Still.Life. This is volume 12. Now, Vinyl Moon is this monthly subscription service. They take a mixtape and they press it on vinyl. So you get 10 songs from different artists. They did an incredible job with this pressing. Let me show you. So let me show you what the sleeve looks like. It's all desert type of photography. Simple, minimalist, but symmetrical at the same time. There's something very satisfying about these pictures. And the colors are just very interesting. It just comes together so nicely. And then you get the record, heavy pressing on this. As my buddy Doug pointed out, it looks like water. So I think that's what we're going for. Get the desert, and then you have the nice clear water. It's got some white in there. Just an incredible, beautiful album. Now the vinyl sets a mood. This is about road tripping, so, and specifically, you know, when you're in the middle of the road trip and you're kind of just lost into the horizon and you're listening to music and you're in just really deep thought, this album helps you get there. That's pretty much how I felt as I was listening to it. They also included the little booklet, as always, which has all sorts of great prints and lyrics and SoundCloud links you can check out. Check out the unboxing because I linked up a bunch of artists on there and their band, their Bandcamps and their SoundClouds or whatever. Great music, just solid pressing. And they also included this book with a bunch of pictures, which is back here. Got my cup of coffee. Oh shit, that's not good. Alright, let me put this back up. So we got this book here with so many great pictures that were taken by the photographer. You already forgot her name. Oh, yeah, I'm going to mispronounce it again. Santana Velasquez. She's from LA. I'll type it down in the bottom there. But this book alone was just enough for me, and I also got a record out of it. So I was really excited about that pressing. If you want to check them out, they'll be linked in the description as well. Definitely worth looking into. I also picked up some records from Vinyl Me Please. 2 of them, to be exact. First one, Sublime's 40 Ounces to Freedom. It's a classic record. You got some great songs on here. 40 Ounces to Freedom. Smoke 2 Joints is one of my favorites because I just love how awesome the song is. Don't Push, Bad Fish, New Thrash is a really dope song. It is a gatefold. You got some pictures on the inside. Bradley and just iconic cover. I can't get over how awesome that looks. It is a double LP and it comes with, it's a solid black pressing, heavy pressing, so I'm happy about that. Was hoping to get some nice splatter color vinyl, but those are going for quite a bit online. This will do more than anything, and then some words written there and some track listings, a little insert. But yeah, overall, solid pressing, sounds beautiful. My girlfriend was super excited that I got it because it's her favorite band, so we got to listen to it together, which is always super awesome. The next record I picked up is so good. So we got Guru's Jazzmatazz. This is a limited pressing out of 1,000. This is 617. This is volume 1. So Guru, gangstar, hip hop legend, actually got together with some jazz musicians. You got Carlene Anderson, Roy Ayers, Donald Byrd, just dropping some amazing music. It is literally jazz and hip hop. It's not jazz sampled into a hip hop track. So there's this flow and this energy that just is, I thought, was gonna sound familiar to some of the hip hop stuff. Like I listened to Madlib's album in my other vinyl haul, and that's what he was basically doing, just sampling Blue Note artists and making tracks out of them. This has a different vibe to it. I also mentioned that record was a great gateway album for any jazz enthusiast who hasn't listened to hip hop, kind of crossover. This is also a recommendation that will help you do that. You get to hear some amazing lyrics from Guru himself and some awesome jazz. It's just a beautiful album, and it comes pressed in this beautiful smoky like blue album. I don't know if the blue's picking up on the camera, but it's just a amazing pressing. So really happy I got that last month, and hopefully he'll be coming out with more. This is volume 1, so we'll see what he comes out with. Now to finish off this haul, I picked up some records. These actually came from Urban Outfitters. Never really go into that store, but they had some records on sale. I got Who's Next, or the Who's Next. I got it for $10, and it's just a regular pressing. You got Baba O'Reilly on there. Song Is Over. Love Ain't For Keeping. Really awesome pressing. It's a heavy pressing as well. Let me show you what the record looks like. Like I said, it's just a solid black pressing. Very beautiful. I think it's a must-have in a collection. So I don't have any Who, so this is a great start for that. So there's that record there. And then I also picked up for $10 as well, Killer Mike's rap music. I have Run the Jewels, but I don't have any of his solo stuff, so I picked this up. 10 bucks. Couldn't pass it up. So here's the front again, and then here's the back. Really cool artwork. Really love what they did there with that. And then the record, of course, solid black, heavy pressing, classic black. And I think it came with an insert as well. Let me get that out of the way. Just the lyrics and production notes. Let me show you. Yeah, so it opens up actually. And the lyrics were neatly handwritten on the back. I would have already like gone all sideways and stuff. But yeah, awesome record as expected from Killer Mike. Just very political, very sexual too. He's got some songs on there that are very vivid. But yeah, highly recommend that. And I picked up some records at the thrift store in the swap meet. I got this really beat up Santana record here. It's got this foil cover on there. It's got a bit of, you know, wear on the sleeve, but the record was in pretty good condition. There's the inner paper sleeve there. Looks really nice, and then really clean, flat record. Just a bunch of great music. I mean, if you listened to Santana before, you know what to expect. This is my first Santana record, so I got it for like $1.50. Really happy about this pickup. It sounds great, so highly recommend getting it because I just think the artwork on it is amazing. So there's that. And then so I've been dying to have this band in my collection for a while. I managed to pick up this copy here of the Mamas and Papas. I think this is their self-titled album. Let me double check. I can't read it. They have this really weird like plastic shrink wrap sleeve. I tried taking it off, but it looked like it was not going to happen. Yeah, so this is off the Dunhill label, original pressing. Yeah, so I mean, Mamas and Papas, great. 60s rock, folk. They didn't have some of the songs that I was familiar with, so this is like a first listen to me, and I dug it. I was really into it. You got all the lyrics on the back, pretty good condition, and like I said, it's just this sleeve is not coming off. It's like stuck on there, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. But yeah, I really like the picture on the front. Really cool. So there it is, the records that I picked up this month. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will hopefully have more videos for you this upcoming month, more unboxings and stuff. So if you want to follow me in any other platforms, of course, all the links and stuff are in the description. You can hear some of the records on Instagram, some stuff on Facebook, and then of course Twitter, where I talk to most of you on there. So anyways, there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm all caught up now. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.